If you love ginger like I do, I just love my adrak wali chai every morning. And if you watched all of these videos where they are showing you how this ginger is doused in chemicals to prevent it from rotting in the monsoon season, and then you're really scared about buying ginger. I buy organic ginger from Big Basket, but the problem is I honestly I there's no quality check over here. There's no way I know if that ginger is really organic or not, and I have no way of figuring out if it has been doused in those horrid chemicals or not. And so your adrak wali chai or your ginger, which are supposed to be actually beneficial to you, might become harmful or dangerous to you. I've been trying to grow ginger for a long time, and I've been watching all of these YouTube channels, these tiny videos on growing your own ginger, and they advise you to take the ginger bits and sort of cover it or half cover it with a little bit of soil, and then water it on a regular basis. The problem is that each time I've done that, the ginger has rotted and it has never really sprouted. So I was desperate because I know the monsoons are coming soon. In the place where I live, the monsoons are really, really, really heavy. And I know I won't be able to buy my ginger during that period because I'm scared that they will be putting these chemicals to prevent it from rotting due to the moisture in the air. And so I was looking online and I found this video finally by Kevin from Epic Gardening, and he was showing how you can actually propagate this ginger in water. So I decided to give it a shot. It's really, really hot here. It's just rained a couple of days back in last week, and so it's cooled down a little, but it's still pretty hot. See, I have sort of cut off a little bit of this over here. Because what happened was when I put it in water, the rest of its, this piece over here started rotting. And if I had put it in the soil, and I'm sure that it would never have grown this much, because even this would have been affected with the rotting part of the ginger. Now what happens is that after some time when it's in water, you can see these lower shoots over here. The shoots come up and then they start developing roots. So you can see the roots have already formed on this piece of ginger. Now this piece, these two pieces were out of water, so they haven't sprouted roots yet. And my plan now is, because this looks like a pretty sturdy bit of ginger with many shoots, I'm going to start covering it fully with water. I started this much later. In fact, this must be about 3 weeks old now, 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks old definitely. And I put this in about a week ago, and you can see even this is working pretty well. No roots yet. It's going to take time, but you can see the shoots are beginning to come up. And the good thing about this propagation method is that you can test, you can pull out the ginger from the water bowl and touch and see if there is any part of the ginger that is rotting. This one thankfully isn't rotting. You can press it and see. If it's hard, you can let it be. If it's not hard, whatever is rotting, you can remove it there to prevent it from affecting the other shoots. So this seems to be working pretty now. I'm going to put in an update soon once these roots, the roots develop over here. Now the plan is, once the roots develop over here, I can then pull out the shoot along with the roots and leave, take out, I don't need the rest of the ginger. I can just pull out the shoot and the roots and then put that in soil, and then I'll have my own ginger growing at home. That's the plan right now. What I'm planning to do is to give it more time. I don't know exactly how many more weeks this is going to take, and I'm going to post an update once it is ready to be removed, and I will sort of remove it and plant it, and then do another update when it starts producing in my pot. But I just wanted to share this because so many of us have been trying the other method of putting it in the soil, and we've been seeing literally no success in it. Most of the times it just rots, and this might be a much better method. So I wanted to share it with you and motivate all you guys to give it another shot. If you've tried growing ginger and you weren't successful, try it again.